Hey flower friends, Luann here. I'm the founder of EveryStem, and I've been a florist for over 20 years, so I understand what it's like to run a flower business. I want to review with you today how you can navigate your dashboard, create, delete, and copy events. These events will help you to build profitable recipes and accurate flower orders. So let's jump in. The first thing we need to do is navigate to the dashboard. You'll see that after you've logged in to your EveryStem account, that you land on the EveryStem Updates page. This is where we'll share maintenance outage information, new features, information that I want to share with you. So please be sure to stay up to date with EveryStem on your Updates page. Once you've landed on the Updates page, you'll see on the top left side of your screen, your dashboard, along with several other icons that you can access your library, your recipes, your profile, and help if you need to get to it. So let's click on Dashboard together. All right, we've arrived at the dashboard. This is where you'll be able to add folders so that you can store and organize your events, add events. That means you can create new events, move events, meaning you can put your events into different folders. You can run a library item updates feature, and you can run your consolidated export feature. If you'd like to learn more about the library item updates and the consolidated export features, you can hover your mouse right over the question mark bubble hint text and learn a bit about each of those features right here inside your dashboard. We also have knowledge base articles that cover these features, and we have YouTube video tutorials that cover each of these features as well. If you'd like to access any of those things, go over to the help icon. Under support and resources is the knowledge base, and under tutorials and help, you can access videos on these two features. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see the search box. You'll be able to search for your event name or your event description using commas between each keyword so that you can search for keywords that aren't consecutive in the description. You can also drop down and find an advanced search. You can have a start date and an end date for a search. So if you're looking for a particular event and you know the time range in which that event took place, you can kind of narrow down your search using that feature. Now, when we take a look at the dashboard, you'll see a section for upcoming events and a section for previous events. Most florists that I know are focused more on the events that haven't happened yet. We're looking at pricing them, we're looking at ordering flowers for them, and we're looking at doing the in-studio work and the delivery work to get those events completed. The events that have happened in the past fall down below the upcoming events because we aren't concentrating on those as much. But we want to save these events from the past because we can use the recipes in new events and we can copy entire events. So we don't want to get rid of these previous events. We want to store them because this is some of our best work that we've done. We know that a lot of these events are profitable and have great recipes, and so we don't want to get rid of these, but we want to keep them here. So you've got your upcoming events, you've got your previous events, you've got your pinned events. So if you have any templates or anything that's really important to you, you can pin those. Then you can have folders and subfolders. If we want to add a folder, we can use this button right here. And let's say we want that to be within our corporate folder. We can actually create subfolders. So within corporate, I want to create a folder called McCombs School of Business, UT, because I'm here in Austin and I do a lot of work with the McCombs School of Business at the University of Texas. And so I want them to have their own folder. That way I can just put all the events and all the work that I do for that school into my corporate folder. Now that I've created my folder called McCombs School of Business, UT, I can go ahead and search for all my events that have McCombs in them. I'll need to check boxes for all of the events that I want to move. which is all of these McCombs events that I've done in the last several years. And I'm going to click on Move Events. I'm going to choose to move those into my corporate folder with the subfolder McCombs School of Business UT. And then I'll click Submit. Now these events have been moved from my All Events folder, and they are now also going to show up under my McCombs School of Business UT folder. So you can have, I believe, up to 3 subfolders deep. So if you have different floral designers who are leading different weddings, if you want to put in some sort of subset of having like your proposals sent or weddings that have already been completed, you can have folders like that. Whatever you want to do. If you're a retail florist, you can have holidays, you can have weekly orders, you can have certain clients. The sky is the limit to how you like to organize your folders. Hopefully these folders will help you stay organized, but of course you can search and find events anywhere within all of your folders. Also, if you want to delete a folder, you can go ahead and delete it. Those events that are inside that folder will continue to exist. They will not get deleted. They will show up again into the All Events folder. So just feel comfortable knowing that if you delete a folder, the events within that folder do not get deleted. They just get reallocated to the All Events folder. Now we've talked about the folders and how to move events into your folders, but let's talk about how to add a new event. Let's say I have a new McCombs School of Business event that I want to create. I can click on Add Event, and I can put in the name of the event. If it's a wedding, I would put in the name of the couple. If it's an event, I would put in the name of the client. And if it's a holiday or an occasion, I would typically put in the name of the special order. As we create and add events, they will populate this screen. And when you want to open or edit one of these events, you'll go ahead and just click on the name of the event, and that will open it and you can begin to work on the event. You'll see on the right-hand side of each event that there is a pin. That means you can pin that event, and then when you go to your pinned events, they'll be there. When you go to all events, it will actually move it to the top of the upcoming events, and any previous events will be pinned to the top of the previous section. If you have any templates, like I have here, a Wildflower Center wedding template, I can pin that to the top so that I can access those things that I want to access easily. If we're going to create a new wedding event, many of you are wedding and event florists, and so I just want to cover adding a new event for a wedding. I typically like to add the couple's names. I like to refer to everything by one of the couple's last names just to make it easier for us as we're sorting through if we have multiple events in a weekend. So I might call this wedding White and Sampson Wedding. And when I put in my event description, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I note the venue. So this wedding is happening at the Allen House. It's one of my favorite venues in Austin. The season of this wedding is spring. I've got a lot of spring brides coming to us now. And this venue has a beautiful bay window where the cake typically is displayed. And this couple wants a gorgeous cake installation. So I'm going to note that this is going to have a cake installation. And their color palette is a light, neutral spring color palette, but it's going to have pops of hot orange. They want neutral beiges and peaches and then pops of orange. So we're going to say neutral, beige, and pops of bright orange. So now I can search for any of these words when I go to look for events that after I've completed this event, if I've done a beautiful cake installation for this couple, then when it comes time for me to look for another inspiration or another recipe to start from, or to look back, what did I charge that client for that cake installation when someone asks me about it after they see it on my Instagram or my website, I can easily pull that up and quote the client a new price. This wedding is in the spring. We know they're going to be on April 18th. And we're going to go ahead and put this into our weddings proposal sent. I've sent them the proposal, a rough draft, kind of a quick start, and they are planning to book. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in here so that I am ready to build my recipes for this couple. And we can submit. If you would like to delete an event, you can easily come over here and click the trash can icon to delete an event. It will ask you to confirm, yes, I do want to delete this event. You want to make sure that you're 100% sure that you want to delete an event before you go ahead and take that step. If a client has not 100% responded to you, or maybe they are ghosting you, maybe don't delete that event just yet. Hold on to it. If you've created recipes in an event, they can be valuable even if the client doesn't book. So you could go through once in a while and maybe delete some events that you don't think you need, but don't rush into deleting an event because once it's deleted, it's gone forever. So that is an option for you, but I say if you've done some work on a recipe or two inside of an event, go ahead and keep it. You might want to use those recipes in the future. That wraps up this video tutorial on navigating your dashboard. If you have any questions about folders, moving events, your library item updates feature, the consolidated export feature, or how to search in your dashboard, please shoot me an email. I'm happy to help you. I want you to get the most out of using EveryStem, and being able to navigate your dashboard is one of the first steps towards becoming a super user of EveryStem.